you Nigerian people. You are wicked. Go. We don't need you, man. Nigeria must go.
We are begging you guys. There is a lot going on in Ghana. We've kept quiet for so long, and it is time we have a review.
Just my people, I see the halt, it don't happen, no. Happening life. Ghanaians don't they protest, they talk, say Nigeria must go. Just the way Nigeria tell Ghana must go the other time. But now, in a different pattern, Ghanaians don't they accuse Nigeria of insecurity and some of those ashawo work they do for Ghana without proof or evidence. But just watch Rufai reaction and Ruben Abati reaction. They educate Ghanaians. God bless Rufai. Please, I'm watching this video. Please, kindly spread this video. Tag a Ghanaian friend if you have. Make them watch, make them see.
Real quickly, see. Nigeria must go. Where? To where are we going? We're not going anywhere. We're going to be there with you in your country in Ghana. Nigerians have been settling in Ghana way back the 20s and the 30s. In fact, one of the biggest markets in Ghana is named Mokola, after a lot of Nigerians that went out there. All of this started as a political gimmick in the 60s when Kofi Bosia had this Ordinance Act to remove illegal migrants. A lot of Nigerians were removed. In 83, Nigerians still had a lot of problems with the economy. We blame illegal migrants. So we pushed Ghanaians out. But does this settle the matter? No. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, what lies before us and what lies behind us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. A lot lies within us, Nigerians and Ghana. Where are we going to push ourselves? Famous Ghanaian journalist Komla Dumo lived and grew up in Nigeria at some point. The current Nigerian president, Ghanaian president, lives around Kwara State in Nigeria.
All right.
The same too can be said for many Nigerians out there in Ghana. What we should do is, how can we collectively fight the perpetrators of evil and device and solve it? And this matter that they're escalating, in fact, the AZ has come out to say that he means nothing of such. What they just did was they went to whip up statement from an old interview of something that never existed. Right. And he has clarified that. So we cannot allow this. Nigerians are not going anywhere. We must come together and make our country work. Nigeria is also adding to the economy of Ghana, just like some Ghanaians are adding to the economy of Nigeria.
All right.
Our common enemy is the West that has destroyed all of us, that have drawn artificial borders. We're not going anywhere.
All right,
history has a way of repeating itself, first as a tragedy, subsequently as a farce. But in this particular case, we can just play safe and say history just has a way of repeating itself. In 1954, the Ghanaians expelled Nigerians from Ghana. They did so again in 1959. In 1959, Togo expelled people from Cote d'Ivoire and Dahomey from Togo. That culture of intolerance among people we know as West Africans. In 1975, ECOWAS was established, was founded. Now, the part of the idea of ECOWAS is to allow the free movement of goods and services. But this has not really happened in the real sense of it, because that ideal has not really percolated to the people. In 1983, under Shehu Shagari, president at the time, there were people who were called illegal aliens. And Ghanaians were asked to leave Nigeria. Now, many Nigerians, Ghanaians have come here to benefit from the oil boom in Nigeria. At the time they had economic crisis in Ghana. So that was the origin of the word Ghana must go.
Yes.
Now they are saying Nigeria must go. So there's still a lot to be done in terms of integration and to realize the dreams of the founding father of ECOWAS.
Well, what happens incessantly in South Africa, initially we called it xenophobia, which is a traditional term that we have for when people are, when people segregate against another, not necessarily race, but people from a different place. It later evolved to Afrophobia, which is when Africans have segregational behavior towards other Africans, and that's what we see happening here in Ghana. The Afrophobia is around illegal activities that they feel are perpetuated by Nigerians in their communities, which is exactly the same case that happened in South Africa. South Africans would say that the Nigerians in South Africa are illegal, they're responsible for drug trafficking, they're responsible for human trafficking, prostitution, you name it. But you know what the irony of this is that when you look at South Africa now, over the past 2 weeks, the headlines have been awash with the fact that the Minister of Police has been relieved of his duties. They've basically discovered a huge drug cartel within the police force, senior rank of the police force, and within the Ministry of Police as well. What does this show you? It goes to show you that, yes, there's illegal activity, yes, there are some bad eggs. However, to attribute all of the illegal activity to one nationality in a country is wrong. And now you see this happening next door in Ghana, and the difference between Ghanaians and Nigerians is very minimal. They're close.